how'd you get started?
Yeah. I started, yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Ryan Strayer, and I work at Pale Horse Tattoo up here in Conroe, and I do tattoos. I started working for a guy in 2014 who had a bodysuit, and I had never really seen large-scale tattooing like that. And so I started to seek out the people that he was getting tattooed by, and some of those folks are out in Austin. And so I just started going there, getting tattooed by them. From there, my interest grew, and I kind of asked these guys their advice, and they put me in touch with my mentor now, Victoria Del Rio. She's been awesome. She gave me a shot even when she didn't know me, kind of on the good word of somebody else. So she let me hang out in the shop for a little while. Then that kind of evolved into her teaching me. I super enjoy spending time with people and getting to know people. I love like that small town feel, like everyone's got their hairdresser or their whatever guy, and I love that. I love relationship. So it's fun when someone comes in and you can tell they're a little nervous. It's fun to disarm them a little bit and make them feel comfortable. But I also love the whole technical side of tattooing too. I love drawing, painting. You know, growing up with my dad, doing a ton of home repair and minor construction and stuff, I've always loved to tinker and work on stuff. And that's a huge part of tattooing as well, maintaining your machines and figuring out why something isn't working and having to troubleshoot it. I really enjoy traditional tattoos. I really enjoy like Texas tattooing, as it's called. I'm trying to get to the point where I can be able to successfully do whatever comes through the door. So my style, I'd like to be well-rounded, but I think what catches my interest is Texas traditional. It is really dynamic. It's not very flat, so it's got a lot of life and movement to it. Really bright colors, wild background, stuff that's just really large scale. Big images. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do a little bit of two things. I'm trying to, look at old imagery and, draw it like it is, not try to make it fancy or anything, but just try to understand what's good about that as it is. Why does it stand the test of time? And I'm also trying to come up with my own images. There's dice games and like other things you can do to like kind of create combos of stuff to draw. So I love doing that. Just kind of like taking a combo of 3 random things that you rolled and trying to make a design out of it. So that's fun too, trying to create new stuff that way. My mom is a graphic designer and artist, and when I was really young, before we had a computer in the house, her portfolio was by hand. So we had a drafting table in the house. I so admired her as a young kid. I'd sit beneath her drafting table and she would roll out sheets of paper and let me draw. And I love that. I love looking back on that. She would teach me stuff. She would teach me how to draw faces and draw eyes. And so I was definitely growing up around her, watching her draw and paint. That 100% catapulted me into art. And my dad was always doing stuff with his hands, painting homes, building brick mailboxes. And so I kind of grew up with a pencil in one hand and a tool in the other.